Pesticide Action Network Asia Pacific situates itself in the realities lived by the most marginalized communities in Asia and the Pacific. In that context, I would see what would be the situation and conditions of fishermen, of rural women, peasants. What will be the future of these people also relies very much on the kind of programs of empowerment and the programs of advocacy at all levels that Pesticide Action Network places itself.
PEN was first started in 1982, and this was part of a workshop and that talked about pesticide issue. And from that workshop, they created gave birth to PEN, Pesticide Action Network. In 1992, PEN-EP, then the Asia Pacific Regional Center, became independent and was set up as its own institution or network. And that actually created a better way of working in terms of expansion of the issues of the network partners, and it was really the beginning of the strong network in Asia.
I would say PEN-EP's largest contribution to the anti-pesticides campaign would be bringing the pesticides issue into the basic sectors movement, like farmers, fisherfolk, women, urban poor, and others. Pesticides poisoning is just a manifestation of this oppression and exploitation being committed against the basic sectors of society. So the main difference that Pan Asia Pacific brought into the international movement against pesticides is to link the people's movement, especially the movement of the basic sectors, with these particular issues about pesticides. And no other NGO, I think, have successfully done that within the Asia Pacific region as far as the pesticide issue is concerned. Probably recently I would say that Pan Asia Pacific played a large part in the banning of endosulfan in certain countries, particularly, for example, in the state of Kerala in India, where Pan Asia Pacific played a major role in supporting the community groups there, pressuring the state government of Kerala to finally ban the use of endosulfan in that state.
PANIP has initiated, and it is helping awareness among women's groups, and more women's groups have participated for the past 10-15 years. And the awareness on pesticides, awareness on MNCs, multinational corporations, especially on GMOs is very important for us. Without PANIP, we would not have learned all this. PAN is also dealing with women's impacts on other aspects, like in the globalization process, how privatization and the whole new economic policies are affecting women and their employment. It has brought many women's groups together, and we have seen progress in women's participation in all PANIP's programs. Regarding ARWC, it's a very big, successful event that took place 2 years back, and it has brought networks from Asia level and also women's groups at the grassroots level. Women's problems are shared, and the women met together, and women came together to discuss their problems.